XPPen has graciously offered me the opportunity to review their latest technology. I would like to introduce you to XPPen's latest flagship tablet, the Artist 14 Ultra drawing display. It offers some of the most tempting features you can come across in screen tablets today. If you're an iPad or Galaxy Tab user in need of an upgrade, already have a computer or laptop but don't want to break the bank, this is your next tablet. The tablet arrived with a case with 2 stylus pens, the X3 Pro Smart Chip Stylus, and the X3 Pro Slim Stylus, with 16K pressure points, 60-degree tilt, and a light ergonomic design. Extra nibs, an anti-friction drawing glove. It comes with a shortcut remote and stickers for assigning keys, and a Bluetooth receiver for the shortcut remote. Comes with different power adapters with multiple USB-C and power cords, and it comes with a portable tablet stand that's so easy to pack away in your laptop bag or purse, and has one comfortable angle for drawing. This premium OLED tablet features a 14-inch 1610 2.8K touchscreen with ultra-narrow bezels, 90 Hz refresh rate, and low blue light certification and color accuracy. It has an ultra-thin, ultra-slim 6mm body and weighs only 720 grams. Moving it around is so easy, it really is ultra-portable. The Artist 14 Ultra is designed for professionals who want high-end performance without compromising portability and flexibility. So to celebrate the advent of this announcement, I rendered this piece. I wanted to just have fun with the colors and push them to really test that Ultra 14's OLED color accuracy, and I went all in with the colors, as you can see. I selected unusual color combinations that have harsh shifts, complementary tones, subtle analogous hue changes to see how they fare under that color technology. Within 30 minutes of use, I was already feeling comfortable with it because of the touchscreen. The touchscreen made life so much easier. I love that double tap undo, the pinch to zoom or pinch to rotate, and combined with their shortcut tool, I didn't need my keyboard at all. For this piece, I just wanted to draw something that felt a little bit more liberated, less reference-based, so I used no references for this entire piece. I experimented with different arm gestures, I experimented with different colors, and I knew that I wanted a character there. I could see the colors in my head even before I started painting her. I wanted it to be a color celebration, but also use something a little bit more in line with my tastes, which are dark, moody colors, strong silhouettes, and a fae-like character. I pulled from my usual inspirations and included all of my favorite elements that I love to throw into my sketches from time to time. I wanted to add 6 arms and experiment with the gestures, especially when I'm depicting the goddess. In the end, I found a nice balance and found a way to share the focal point. I wanted it to have a living energy to it, but also threw in a little bit of an astral element to it and a sense of weightlessness. There was no real narrative behind it. Most of the pieces that I draw without reference are very meditative, and because of that, they pull a lot from my childhood imagination. Drawing without reference really helps you tap into your habitual style. It really comes through when you don't limit it with reference. So there is an upside to working with reference and working without reference. I just wanted to have fun with it and see where the painting goes. I went through so many different iterations, poses, props, and that really is the creative process. Explore as you go, walking through a dark map and exploring as the map unfolds in front of you. And I just wish you guys could see these colors in person. They're saturated, fresh, noise-free, true to selection, and vibrant. It doesn't feel like I'm looking at a muddy or deep level picture. It has these little seamless touch buttons on the side, and you can assign them for whatever function you want for your workflow. I love using these keys over the shortcut tool because I don't have to move my eyes too far from the tablet while using them. There's a button in the top left that lets you turn the screen off, so you can use it as a flat desktop tablet. And there's a button on the top right that lets you turn the touch screen off, so you can use the screen without touch. So you don't have to commit to the touch screen feature. For me personally, the biggest upgrade about this new line of tablets is the touchscreen. And of all its great features, touchscreen is the one I'm most sold about. I really like my canvases upright while I'm working, so I use my book reader stand for the tablet. The screen isn't too large, and because the tablet is so light, it held it up no problem. I love how small and light it is. My work desk here is where all the magic happens, so that's where I've stationed my Artist 22 and high performance PC. And though I adore the large Artist 22 that they sent me a couple years back, the large screen is just too big for my personal corner here in my study space. Not everybody has a lot of desktop workspace. So the trend lately has been moving into smaller screens. The larger screens are fun, but they're not always accommodating for smaller living spaces. So my work desktop and my study corner are in two completely different areas in the house, so I can compartmentalize easier between when I'm studying and drawing for myself and when I'm teaching and in the more academic side of my art life. So this is just the perfect size for me. And because of the shortcut tool and the keys, I really don't have to worry about having a keyboard on the smaller desktop of mine either. I can just put away the keyboard and use the shortcut tool and the little keys and not worry about losing any more space on my desktop. So this is the other really cool thing about this tablet. It has tons of options for power source. You can power the entire tablet with just one USB-C cord from your laptop, or you can go full power with the 3-in-1 like you do with regular tablets. And they provide all the cords that you'll need to run the tablet. And as you guys know, I exclusively use XPPen tablets for one big reason. I've used Wacom, I've used Huion, but XPPen is king when it comes to their driver management. Their drivers are easy to use, easy to install, not heavy on the Windows registry. It's a clean uninstall, a clean reinstall. I will be reaching for this tablet for all my personal pieces and hope to use it for the entirety of Sketchtember. This has been a pleasure to explore, and I'm so grateful for XPPen for sending this over to me. It's worth the money, but I don't expect it to be too expensive either. From the information XPPen has shared with me, it will be very, very competitively priced. Nowhere near the Galaxy Tab, iPad, or any Wacom tablets I've ever seen. Love you guys, and thank you again, XPPen. Thank you for selecting me to help you introduce this tablet to everyone. It's so powerful, but it's so light and versatile and portable. I think this is your next tablet.